I'm Tari and I live on the east side. Woo! And I have a vagina. Yeah. This is a really old piece. I wrote it in 1984. So if you were alive when Reagan was elected, it might have just a little bit more meaning for you. It's called Why I Wrote My Check to the IRS on a maxi-pad. I had to pay them $29.80, and it really pissed me off. When I wrote the check, I wrote, "You assholes," on the line for memo. I put it in the mailbox on my way to work. When I got to work, I was very annoyed. Not to mention the fact that working in a bar is a very annoying job. It annoyed the piss out of me that the government wanted $29.80 out of my $4,974 income. I mean, really. They had first dibs on my cash all year long. If they can't help themselves to what they want, too fucking bad. It's not as if I got my money's worth out of them. I was denied a Pell Grant and general assistance in 1984. After another long night of cheating quarters out of drunks at the bar, I went home and wrote a check for $29.80 to the IRS on a maxi-pad. I thought of using a red pen, but I didn't want to be accused of being overly dramatic. I settled on a fine point black felt. It wasn't easy. It was one of those fancy pads with dots. I put my name and license number and all the little numbers on the bottom. Paid to the order of Internal Revenue Service, $29.80. $29.80 over 100. It looked great. I wasn't sure why doing it on a maxi-pad felt so good. Maxi-pads have meant different things in different periods of my life. Miss Deb, the little pink boxes from Kotex and Disney. I never figured out what Walt Disney knew so much about being on the rag. The starter kit. My girlfriends and I would get it out of the closet and worship it. Make lotteries over who would start hers first. Watch for symptoms like pimples on the chin. I came in second out of 3. We were into it. We'd go into the bathroom together and help each other get the hang of it. Actually, it was a pain in the ass. Those little teeth that got caught in the hair and the cracks of your ass. I progressed to strange lace-like panties with a rubber crotch and 2 elastic bands, and to changing them by myself. I have been so poor that I couldn't afford maxi-pads. You can't get them with food stamps, but I'm quite affluent these days. I have maxi-pads, mini-pads, and tampons in my house all at the same time. My mother told me that if I used tampons, my husband wouldn't know that I was a virgin. She always buys me maxi-pads when I can't afford them. I have always believed that menstrual supplies should be constitutionally guaranteed. If women ran the country, they would be. Of course, I wouldn't want anything from this government against my crotch. The rags and the IRS aren't the only things that annoy me. The fact that I can't tell Lionel Richie from Kenny Rogers annoys me. It annoys me that there is a television show like Family Feud. MX missiles annoy me. Crazy men with palsied fingers too close to serious buttons annoy me. Crazy women who flash a fetus in my living room annoy me. Andy Rooney annoys me. Ugly boys who give me shit on the street annoy me. And for some reason, Geraldine Ferraro doing Diet Pepsi commercials bugs the piss out of me. Maybe I'm not annoyed. Maybe it's only PMS. It's been legitimized lately. Perhaps the world isn't driving me crazy, it's just those little hormones acting up again. A friend of mine thought she was in love, but it was only PMS. I sure wish you'd start your period. Waiting for it to start, praying for it to wait just a little, but the uterus remains in control. I am not sure how maxi-pads and being poor and having the shit taxed out of me are related. I remember seeing someone on the news about a man who wrote his check to the IRS on the shirt off his back. I tried to think of witty, politically correct statements for the reporters from Ms. and Off Our Backs. You can't get blood from a maxi-pad. You can't get blood from a barmaid. You may want blood, but all you'll get from me is a maxi-pad, bucko. Maxi-pads run thicker than food stamps. Give me maxi-pads, or give me underwear that I've already fucked up. Let this maxi-pad and my $29.80 be the beginning of the National Maxi-Pad Foundation. Instead of checking off $1 for the presidential election campaign, check off $1 for pads. Ronald Reagan, eat my maxi-pad. I'm not sure which statement is apropos. I just know that doing it felt right. It was raining at 3 a.m. when I wrote the check for $29.80 to the IRS on a maxi-pad. I decided I would wait until morning to put the maxi-pad in the envelope already in the mailbox. The next day was the first time the mail ever came before 3 p.m. It's probably for the best. My financial aid application was also in the box. Besides, the poor women clerical workers of the IRS don't need my smart-ass maxi-pad to make a statement that they are living out too.
Yeah.